Hey guys, it's kind of been a minute since I was on here. I feel like I've definitely messed up on trying to stay consistent here because I was trying to switch things up on the main channel and kind of failed at that, but I'm still staying true to it. But let's talk about it here. So what I had this channel for was to be able to do like manga read-throughs, gameplay, Twitch VODs and stuff, gameplay highlights, and I'll stay true to that because let's be real, the gaming content doesn't really do well on my main channel, but I at least wanted to I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do here mostly. But I think one of the main things that I wanted to do is have these videos where I'm just talking to you guys like we used to. And maybe I'll have like a gaming channel somewhere else. I don't know. I don't want to have multiple YouTube channels. I kind of just wish I could have one where I could upload everything, but that's practically impossible because audience expectations are different. And there's a lot of things when it comes to like YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, TikTok. Everything is changing. And there are a few mindsets that I wish I changed personally, but I honestly fucked up in a lot of sense. And let's just talk about it first and foremost. So with YouTube, let's talk about YouTube first. The last 2 seasons of anime, or I usually categorize how my channel does by seasons, they haven't been good. I've went substantially down in numbers from averaging like let's say about 10,000 views every day to maybe like 1,000 to 2,000. It's a big drop. A lot of it is because, you know, I personally feel like the reaction space has definitely became saturated, and there are a lot of great anime reactors besides myself, and if not, they are way better than me. So it's kind of like a struggle. Even when I was doing reactions, I would say about like 70 to 80% of the people that watched my content were not even subscribed. So it was a little bit harder for me to push the agenda of me wanting to do this type of content versus like me trying to push my reactions, because I had to do it at a later time because you guys know I have a day job and it takes up a lot of my time, but it doesn't negate me from creating content. It's just my times are a little offset. But since there's so many anime reactors right now, it's not like people want to watch the anime like 20 times from 20 different reactors, you know? So I was kind of put in a weird place as an anime reactor and reviewer. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do more anime vlogs, and those have been fun, but at the same time people are just not interested in the anime vlogs, even though I do enjoy doing them and I'm going to continue to do them. But I feel like if I do these anime vlogs, I have to do it more strategically. I have to plan out what I actually want to do, whether if it does well or not. Before, my minimum was like 1,000 views per video. I've come to the point where I've expected some of my videos to just do 100 views. So it's been like this weird pain. I feel like I've accepted it, yet I haven't accepted it because I know I could be in a better place in terms of viewership. And I know this is just like the numbers thing, and people are like, oh, you shouldn't worry about the numbers as long as you're having fun. Yeah, but like imagine putting a lot of effort into something and it just doesn't, you know, generate, you know, like YouTube at the end of the day, also it is a job for me. Like it has paid some bills, paid some debt for me. It has helped my family, and the fact that it's being taken away little by little, it's been very stressful. So I've been trying to adapt. I'm not blaming the algorithm, and people say it's the algorithm, it's COVID, there's so many different factors, but no, I personally feel like if anything, I should be able to adapt to the situation no matter what. As a true content creator on YouTube, I need to adapt to everything. What I did wrong at the time, like let's say when TikTok was at its peak, and I still think TikTok is at its peak, but when TikTok was at its peak, I didn't capitalize on my growth on TikTok. I was so afraid that my TikTok was going to grow beyond my YouTube that I stopped using it. What I should have done is I should have kept going. But then again, the audience that I grew on TikTok was really weird. They were more interested in me and my HERM collection, and the comment section kind of railing on me for spending money on HERM figures versus my actual content. So it was a little bit of a weird place. At the end of the day, I stopped using it when I should have just kept it going. If anything, evolve my content from there like I do on YouTube. Even though it's really hard to transfer audiences from one platform to another, I should have done that. Still, regardless, I should have. If I kept going on TikTok, I'm pretty sure I would have been like at 100K on TikTok. But then I stopped. But you learn from your mistakes, right? So I'm more consistent on TikTok and even on Instagram Reels, with adapting with Instagram being a video platform for Reels to compete with TikTok. What I did recently is I hired a YouTube mentor. Well, I paid for a YouTube mentor, which is Benjamin Roberts. It was all about adaptability. One thing that I learned from Heavenly Controller, to learn, to always learn. And I've always been about that, but to spend to learn was always a big thing for me on YouTube. And I just thought, this is going to be a financial investment for me. He might say things that I already know, but I'm going to take whatever he gives me and learn from it. And what he was really, really pushing me to do on YouTube was YouTube Shorts. Now, in terms of Shorts content, TikTok content, it's not my specialty. And what he would send me is literal people pointing at text and then flashing pictures of anime or pointing at text of anime suggestions. Now, I'm not someone that thinks that's going to grow an audience if you're just pointing at text and not even talking. So what I decided to do is add my own twist to it. I'm going to learn. On top of that, he's also sending me cringe anime TikTok content. So I just thought, what? I'm going to get the suggestions that he gives me and turn it into my own. That's when I started doing the anime suggestions, like isekai trash recommendations, where I would talk about isekai anime that people should watch, because granted, I watch a shit ton of isekai anime because it's like one of my favorite genres. On top of that, I watch a lot of slice of life content, and then also like discussions of like shonen content that I watch, Black Clover related, My Hero Academia, and also being able to make shorts content off of my reactions that I already do to kind of push the audience that watch my shorts content. If they want to watch the full length content, they can go there. Now, this has helped on multiple levels on YouTube, because now just uploading long form content like what I would usually do was not enough for YouTube for me to gain an audience, to grow, to gain subscribers. It wasn't enough. But when I added the shorts content like Robert has suggested, it has helped a lot. Uploading 1 to 3 shorts content every day on YouTube has helped me a lot. You guys know towards the end of the year for I think it was from August to October, I was in the red. I stopped growing. If anything, I was losing subscribers consistently. But when I uploaded shorts content from the end of October to December, I grew a lot. Now, I kind of hit a standstill again because during the winter season of anime, I kind of did not know what to do because my long form content was not doing well. And even now, I'm still just trying to figure out what I can do. This winter 2023 season of anime, I'm going to do all the anime that I like to do regardless of viewership. And a lot of it is isekai. And even now, I'm waiting for one isekai anime to drop, but it has not updated yet. On top of that, I'm going to be doing vlogs. I'm going to be doing as much as I can. I'm going to be uploading a lot. A mixture of long form content and short form content and live streams. One thing that I learned on YouTube is you have to utilize everything that they give you. The community tab, live stream, long form uploads, short content, and stories. Those are all important in the YouTube algorithm. So I'm trying to be better at utilizing that. I may not be perfect and I may miss a few things, but I'm trying my best and I have not given up. It's stressful. It's at the same time demotivating to see you fall from grace because I fell off. Not as a content creator, but in terms of viewership, I have definitely fell off. I changed my formula to be better, not to be worse. If I kept my formula as it was before, I would be even worse off than I am now. But we can only hope that it gets better from here, right? Nonetheless, this year of anime is going to be really, really good. Mixture of reaction and, of course, the emphasis of vlog content. I just haven't given that up. But also the short form content has been helping out a lot. So I'm just doing those two. Now, when it comes to the other platforms, which utilizes a lot of TikTok shorts, reels format, doing this whole YouTube shorts thing has definitely helped my other platforms as well. Now, it may not have helped TikTok, but it definitely has helped Instagram, which made me kind of change my perspective and viewership of how I should be moving. Now, what happened on Instagram was I lost about 1,000 followers. Now, that's nothing new for me. I've lost thousands on YouTube, but on Instagram, it's a smaller platform for me. It was my smallest platform, in fact. As I was uploading YouTube Shorts content, when I started uploading Instagram Reels content, which is just me getting my YouTube Shorts, just uploading it on Instagram. It was slow for a month, and then I blew up out of nowhere. And now, my Instagram Reels content gets a shit ton of viewership and people actually wait for me to actually upload some Instagram Reels. Now, I'm trying to get these motherfuckers over to YouTube and be like, yo, guys, I upload earlier on YouTube if you're waiting for it. And on top of that, you get consistent content. So you should subscribe to my YouTube. But like I said, moving people from platform to platform is really, really difficult. And learning from my mistake that I got from TikTok is that I'm going to consistently post on Instagram and continue to ride this wave and to adapt to what Instagram is giving. Now, it's it's annoying because obviously Instagram used to be a photo platform, but now it's a video platform. It's just in competition with TikTok. So what I'm doing is I'm just uploading consistently on Instagram, and luckily my Instagram is monetized, except for this month they demonetized me. But for the most part, I do get paid on Instagram. So my Instagram blew up, and that actually helped me grow a little bit on YouTube. Not as much as I would like to, because I gained like 4,000 followers on Instagram in like a week. I wish they moved over to YouTube and they're like, yo, he has a YouTube channel, we got subscribed. But like I said, it's really, really impossible. But learning from my mistake on TikTok, going into Instagram, since that's where my growth is right now, I'm going to continuously grow it and have people transfer over to my YouTube slowly but surely. Because I think YouTube is going to be the most staple platform for videos. Now, one thing that I've learned with YouTube, though, I will say, after working with this coach, this mentor, and shout out to Robert, you know, like I said, he did help me out a lot. Was it worth my money? Meh, yeah, I guess so. Because what I did was, like, I learned. And that, for me, that was important. Even though a lot of the things that was suggested, 50-50 agreed or disagreed with, I learned. And that's what I wanted to do. I'm going to take every piece of information that is given to me and learn from it. And that's what I did with this whole time I was working with him for like a month and a half. And I learned, which was important. Now, when it comes to YouTube Shorts content, one thing that I discovered from the links that he would send me and from YouTube itself is that people are growing at a massive rate with YouTube Shorts. And rightfully so, because that is what YouTube is really, really pushing, right? But the thing with YouTube Shorts and people doing that, there's a lot of channels that are literally, because you can download TikTok videos and re-upload them. These large channels do is that they download TikToks and re-upload it to their own YouTube channel, claiming that it's theirs. And it's kind of crazy. It also comes with TikTok is also a lot of the time, if you scroll on TikTok, a lot of it is stolen content. But what people are doing too is they're just re-uploading it and growing. They're getting YouTube plaques. They're getting the freaking verified mark by stolen Shorts content, boys. And that's what blows my mind. That's crazy. I would not do that because obviously my YouTube channel is mine. And I'm not trying to steal other people's content just to grow. Because in terms of longevity and things that would work, people will always know a HERMZAR upload is going to be HERMZAR, not me stealing content on TikTok. At its core, working with a YouTube mentor did help. It did help. People are like, what, you paid for it? Blah, blah, blah. You know, like, it seems like a scam. And a lot of the times you can learn just by watching YouTube videos of like, there's, I don't know, the vidIQ does a great job. Even Robert Benjamin has his own YouTube channel where he explains a lot of things. And a lot of it is about the same thing that he would teach us. At its core, what you guys should learn is that you have to adapt no matter what. I have friends who complain about the algorithm, that it's not to their favor, that it's frustrating. I fucking get it. Trust me. I get it. I get it. But all we can do is, rather than pray and hope that the algorithm change, is that we adapt with the algorithm and work with it. It's really tough as a content creator, and sometimes you just feel like giving up. I've had moments of that, and you guys know I never dream of quitting YouTube. It's not a thought in my brain. But maybe once or twice last year, it actually happened because I just felt like, why am I doing this? But at the end of the day, it's all about adapting, right? It's all about adapting to your certain circumstances. If you're stuck on an island, you're not just going to sit there and hope that someone's going to save you. You're going to have to plan a way to survive until someone saves you, if someone saves you. But the best you can do is find a way to adapt to where you're at right now. And that's how I felt with the algorithm, whether if it's Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. And Twitch even. Twitch is pain. Adapting is my main focal point. I'm glad I paid that money to learn. Even though it was like a bit of knowledge. For me, it was knowledge, and it was me to kind of have this self-realization that I could do more. There is so much more than what I do than producing good content. Sometimes you have to do something else. I'm not saying like switch your job or whatever. I mean like sometimes you just gotta switch it up a bit on your channel to make it look better. That's ultimately what I learned. You know, hopefully, I know people don't like Shorts content on YouTube, but trust me, it does help a lot. It really does help a lot. And on top of that, people who complain about some people having Shorts content don't even watch the content in general already. So we're just trying to reach newer audiences. Anyways, guys, hope you guys, enjoyed my insight. That's what's been going on for the past few months. I know people have been wondering when I'm going to talk about me having a YouTube mentor, but yeah, this is it. It wasn't much, but I did learn from it, and I'm glad I did.